Okay, so right now for the very last few parts, okay, I need to start to render my navigation button. Okay, after I have my navigation scoop, let me call another one more navigation button. Okay, for my navigation button, okay, let me just, okay, if you can see, I work with a rectangle with two ellipses. Okay, from this shape, right, what I can do is I can make it into a selection, which is what I have here. All right, the next one, what I can do is to load a color, press alternate, load a color in. Okay, what I need to do next is to rotate. Okay, then I merge it. This will make it into a one shape. So once I have this one shape here, right, what I can do is to double click. Okay, let me just unzoom so that you can see the effects and all. Okay, hold on, double click again. So what I want is a bevel, which is what I'm getting here, but I'm not really getting the scoop inside. Okay, so I will change to pillow emboss. So once I have this pillow emboss, I will change the size. Okay, take a look at here, right? So once I have the right size, I can always edit the depth, make it shallow, make it a hard cut, alright, which is what we want. Okay, the multiply, I can make it much more darker. Okay, I don't really need the soften. Okay, right now it's just the sizing part. Make sure you have a good size that you can see the effects popping up. Okay, once I got that out, I need this reflection here, right? So what I can do with that reflection, okay, is I can start to trace it out. Okay, if you do not want to trace it out, right, there's another one more way. Since we have a fill, what we can do is to press Ctrl over the navigation button itself, and then it will do a quick selection. Once we have this quick selection, let's open a new layer, call it navigation highlight. Okay, from here, right, let me just do a quick check again. So notice that the gradient is higher here, lighter here, and then faded out. Okay, with a so-called outline here. Okay, that can be done. Let me just switch off the object again. So what we have currently here, okay, click on the marquee tool. Let's try the transform selection. Hopefully you can transform the okay. It's quite hard to do that. Okay, we can't really offset masking. Okay, never mind. So now what we need first is our gradient again. Right. Yep, we want something around this. Let me just see the object reference again. Okay, click on a new path. Right, it don't have to be exact. As close is good enough really. So switch off. Um, no, not the sketch reference. Yep, this one. Let's get the path back in. From here, we can do a quick edit. Okay. All right. Load this in as a selection. Go back to layers. From here, you can always delete. Right. So what you have next, you can always do a quick okay, wrong, Control L. You can do a brighten up. Let me just see again. From here, we can try screen. Okay, if it's too bright, change to a soft light instead. So you get that softness there. Okay, the next one. Okay, hold on here. We need more white here. So what I did was to take my white brush. Okay, hold on. What I did was to get my white brush and then start to paint over. Alright. Let me just see again. Okay, so how do you get that lines? Okay, what you can do this time around, you need your pen tool to work. Okay, so let's just draw something out first. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just draw this thing out fast. Okay, do not worry about making mistake. You need to get the pen work out first so that we can do all the amendments later. Okay, let's just do a quick selection again here. Right. Okay, so once you've done that, go to your arrow button, the direct selection mode now, and then we can start to edit our anchor point. Alright, let me just touch up these sides here. Alright, so that's just about where we want. Now we do a quick selection, go back here. What I did was, I did a quick mask. Okay, the next one, let's just do a transform selection again. Okay, let's just do a quick editing about here. Okay, from there we can always inverse, and then we can mask out the edges. Hold on, let me just select again the path. This time around, let's just do a amendment, meaning right now we draw something purposely smaller so that we can use it to direct select and then just erase. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just doing a quick selection mode. After I do a quick selection mode, I just use my arrows to move every single thing 2 notches higher. Okay, let me just double check this one. We can always bring this slightly higher. Okay, that looks just about right. Do quick selection again, go back, inverse, and then we need to mask it out. Let me just double check it's the right one. Okay, mask out whatever the edges are. Okay, and then you have it. Okay. So now your most of the rendering component are already there for the buttons, etc. Alright, so let's say for example if you need more details such as the detailings in here, you can find something online and then map it. Okay, so for now I will start to touch up this rendering. I will start to add some white lines. Alright, if you remember the staplers, I need to add that white line to some areas. Okay, I'll be back to show you how it's going to look like. Okay, so this is the touch up version. You can see there are white lines added to the sides here, to the edge. Okay, how does that white line effect shown? This was before the white line. This is after. Okay, so for me to show you how it's going to look like, let me just group this up and then I will call it navigation. Okay, I'm going to switch off the buttons. Okay, and then I'm going to switch on the highlights. So you can notice that most of my highlights are at the edge. Okay, the top left edge where the light catches the most. Okay, similar here, the lights are here itself. Those with the shadow, there's not much emphasis. I will keep those that are at the lighter tonal values. So right now, before the video end, I will just show you how it looks like again with all the buttons. Okay, I'm going to zoom in how it looks like. There's a slight shadow here. Sorry, a slight highlight, a white line, which was then blurred out. A white line at the home and menu and the buttons, you can see all here. So this itself will give an overall a different feel with the touch up. So try the bottom here, you can always copy paste and then do some reflection to see. Alright, you can always bring the body, rotate it and then erase. So try.